Alrighty, Ontario police are stalking with the people of the state. License 7PWU972. They're driving an impossible light. I'm going to show you 9EHZ327. Stalking with the government in furtherance of murder. They're engaging in surveillance inside of the library, and I'm walking outside to show you the environment where the Ontario police are maintaining criminal surveillance in furtherance of murdering me. All right, this is the pattern of conduct. The entities engaging with psychopathic pacing. This is what West Coast University students are engaging in. Those are sex offenders that are wearing scrubs while they're engaging in criminal activity, psychological torture, while seeking to be in the medical field. That's what fills the state of California. Criminals, sex offenders who are stalking and monitoring, engaging in public corruption. That's what's in the medical field in California. That's what is, for example, at Arrowhead Regional Medical Center. Okay, that is what is San Antonio's Medical Center in Upland, California. This is impossible light activity while the entity sounds hella, while the demons that are engaging in surveillance on the internet are engaging in what are trying to lock down my account while they would like to feign not stalking you, not being demons. This is the entity that's engaging in what is stalking in bathrooms, like the United States Postal Service. This is the same sex offender. She is gang stalking. She's going to be federally prosecuted. She's engaged, USPS is engaged in what is monitoring by virtue of what is federal charges regarding what is withholding my mail while they're monitoring, while the entity sought to steal my identity, steal my property. That's why USPS is documented throughout the evidence engaging in the pattern of conduct. This is literally the feds that know who I am. And this is the fake sun. They're all driving an impossible light. That's the city of Ontario maintaining the cloud paths. This is where the entity is the same third party that's engaging in surveillance outside of the bathroom. I walk outside, the Ontario police are stalking in a helicopter. This is where the fake sun was this morning as I stood outside and took a picture of it. Okay, it's in the same position. This is that illusion where stalking is underway. West Coast University is engaged in what is monitoring in concert with the people of the state. This is criminal surveillance with the city of Ontario, which Paul Leon is engaging in. License 9 Nancy Zebra Henry 490 is stalking with the Ontario police in furtherance of murdering me with the feds. They're driving an engineer light. Okay, this is the pattern of conduct where I captured the Ontario police stalking this morning in helicopter, as a matter of fact. This is the entity that's doing so on an ongoing basis, walking in and out pursuant to pacing. That's not sunlight. And that's a stalker. Okay, all you're doing is putting on blue scrubs and putting on WCU, West Coast University, because they're inside engaging in vagina monitoring. And the entity, as I have been documenting, will not be engaging in any sort of employment in the medical field, and that's if you're not already going to prison. Okay, but West Coast University is speaking to what is a banner regarding terrorism, which is making you, it is absurd that you're in the medical field or that you will remain. You will not. Okay, this is impossible light activity. West Coast is gang stalking. West Coast maintains many campuses in Ontario, and they have multiple campuses. They're sitting in the engineer line, and let me just also point something out to you. There is no uniform or no position that will make the impossible light that trails into the depths where all the psychopaths are pacing, equally demon-possessed. That's going to make West Coast University look like anything other than gang stalkers who are unfit to be in the medical field. There are also psychopaths that are not focused on studying their gang stalking, which is informing what they are doing in the medical field in the gang stalking hospitals, like Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, like San Antonio Regional Hospital, okay, the entity like Kaiser Permanente, venues that I've documented. This is the P.O.C, and this is public corruption and speaking to all of the ways in which public corruption are affecting the lives of American citizens and policies that are going to neutralize the threat, okay? The entity is maintaining what is ongoing audible activity, light activity, relevant positioning, and the engineer light, which you know trails in at a concentrated level. It's present right now. So this is what those that are studying so-called nursing are in, which is speaking to the pattern of conduct. And this is what the Ontario Police Department gang members that are stalking are conspiring with. Okay, there is no making insanity appear normal or innocent. These are those that are going to be removed from the medical field. They will have no access whatsoever. The POC, it is currently 4:25 p.m.